Hi guys, so today we're discussing a very important topic. I'm sure you must have seen it in the caption. I've waited so long to share my view, to share my to share my view about this particular topic, the A to Z of smelling good, of smelling nice. You've seen it in the caption. Yeah, so we're going straight into the video. But before we start the video, if you are seeing this video for the first time, kindly click the subscribe button. You are welcome to my community. We grow together. There are lots of amazing content here. Yeah, so you are welcome. My returning subscribers, you are very welcome. Lots of love to you guys. Yeah, so the way we're going to go about this topic is we're going to start from the head to the toe, and we're going to be discussing some important issues. Yeah, so you know, when it comes to smelling good, we mostly want to pay attention to some parts of our body that we feel they are generally important, like your armpits and your private areas. Those are the places we want to pay attention to. But there are some other areas, some important hidden areas that we really don't pay attention to, and these areas, this part of our body really comes the components of those particular parts comes together to form the kind of smell that you exude. For example, a particular part of the body, like the back of your ear, we don't pay attention to such particular part of the body, your inner thighs. You don't pay attention to it because you feel it shouldn't smell, it's not your armpit, right? Okay, so these are the things we are going to learn in this video. Yeah, so we're going straight to the point, to the topic now. The first thing we want to talk about is the care for your head, your hair. Yes, as a guy, as a lady, you really need to care for your hair. Now we know the general knowledge about caring for your hair. You have your shampoo, you have your conditioner, you have your steamings, your whatever. The way you take care of your hair, you know. Yeah, you know that. So please, whatever treatment you pick for your hair, please make sure that they are fragrant friendly, like they have fragrances that are appealing, yeah, to people. Yeah, so but one thing we've actually not learned as ladies, I want to tell us a secret. I know we like bonnets. Bonnet is in vogue and stuff like that, but bonnet is not advisable for you, especially if you are keeping long braids, or you are keeping your braids for a particular period of time that is very long, or you are having a dreadlock that you are going to keep for a particular period of time. It is not advisable for you to use bonnet. Do you know why? Bonnet has a kind of make that steams your head, it steams your hair. Then when this happens, it will make your hair to start smelling. Yeah, so when you want to go and sleep, bonnet is not advisable for you to use, or even in the house generally, bonnet is not advisable. You know, all these olden days nets that are highly how do I put it, they are ventilated. Yes, they are ventilated. They have all these big holes in them that will allow air to enter into your scalp. Yes, those are the ones that personally I would recommend. Now, if you feel like you want to differ, no problem. I'm just sharing my own view. Yeah, so except your house is fully air conditioned, please don't use bonnet to sleep. It will make your hair smell. It will make it smell. Yeah, so moving on. Yeah, your nose. I know we don't even pay any attention to that. There are some of us, we have long hairs in our nose. If you know you cannot trim that, please, there's a way you can take care of it. Yeah, just look for a baby wipes. Look for a baby wipes and put your hand into the baby wipes and just clean your nose. Clean that nose. Yeah, so please clean your nose, because a particular smell can come from your nose if you don't take care of your nose. Whether or not you have long hairs grown in your nose, please clean your nose. It is very, very important. Yeah, so moving on, we have your mouth. I know we all know the care of your mouth. Brush twice daily here. And the very important reason why you should brush for the second time in a day is because you've had a lot of things to eat all through the day, in the course of the day, and you have particles of those things all over the place. You have them in the holes in your teeth. You have the flavors and everything on your tongue. So you want to brush them out before you go to sleep. But I have another secret for this one. Yeah, especially if you're an introvert, or your nature of work allows you to sit down, keep to yourself. You cannot talk for a long period of time, because if you keep your mouth shut for a long period of time, when you eventually talk, some particular kind of smell will come out from your mouth. So I have a miracle worker for you. Hold on. Ta-da! Yeah, Tom Tom. Yes, so, and this is Clorette. This is a chewing gum, this is a gum, and this is candy. Yeah, it's sweet. Yeah, so we all know Tom Tom here. It may not be Tom Tom, but you can choose anything you want. You can choose, but make sure it is mint in flavor. Especially if you're an introvert, you keep to yourself, you don't talk. Yeah, you want to have this, you want to keep it in your house, you want to put it in your bag. When you are going out as a guy, you don't carry bag, just pick 4 from the pack and pour them in your pocket. Even if you are fasting, you can still lick Tom Tom. I said with my full chest, because you are fasting does not mean that the whole world should now go on exile because of your bad breath. Yeah, so even when you are fasting, please take something of mint flavor. Take Tom Tom, take whatever it is that you want to take here. And Clorette comes in handy. In fact, on the carton of Clorette, it is written on it, I don't know if you can see, it is written on it for fresh breath. Yeah, the breath freshener, it is there. So if you cannot afford mouthwash and stuff like that, and these things, they are less than $1. Yeah, Clorette, very cheap. So you really want to have these things in your house, whether you are even an introvert or not. You want to have them. Don't go about talking to people and they want to do their face like this. No, 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 no. Please have Clorette, have Tom Tom, have something of mint that you can easily put in your mouth to help you keep your breath fresh. Yeah, so moving on from the mouth to your armpit. Yeah, so if you cannot afford this for your armpit, this is Nivea body spray. We have other body sprays. This is Nivea. If you cannot afford this, this is roll-on, Nivea roll-on too. If you cannot afford it, this is another roll-on. These stuffs are not expensive. They're actually less than 8,000. Okay, I think Nivea is over 1,000, but this small body roll-on, they are actually less than 8,000. But if you cannot afford it, I have another secret for you. Yeah, okay, so ta-da! You know what this is, right? Baby powder. Yeah, if you cannot afford any of these things that I've listed here, this is baby powder. If you know that you don't want baby powder, this is passion. Yeah, and this is Agnesia. Anyone you want to pick from this powder, after bathing and after drying your body, just toast it in your hand and rub them on your armpits. Simple. Yeah, you don't need to stress yourself. You don't need to rub it back to smell nice. Yeah, so don't mind me. I'm just excited sharing this thing with you. So we have baby powder. Why I prefer baby powder is because, number one, they are mild. Number two, they have nice fragrances, like they are in flavors. Even cushions is in flavors. They have nice fragrances for you, and they are very cheap, very cheap. So if you don't want baby powder because you don't want to be smelling babyish, yeah, this is passion for you. Adult powder, white powder, just dust it in your palm and put it on your armpits if you know you cannot afford body spray or roll-on. So this is for you. Yeah, and for ladies too, if you know that you have a big thigh, or if you know that you have a big bust and your busts are actually resting on your tummy, like they are resting on your tummy, you know what I mean? Yeah, you really need this too. What you can do, if you know you don't want to use powder, you can buy a special roll-on that you don't put in your armpits. You can buy them, then you put it under your busts. Yeah, you put it under your bust. This particular area, for we ladies, we don't pay attention to it too, and if you keep that area for a very long time without paying attention to it, you see that it starts smelling. So please, if you know that you cannot afford this as a lady and you have a lapping bust, you can put powder there. You can buy a special roll-on that you will separate for that purpose. You are not putting it in your armpit though. You will buy a special roll-on that you can separate and put under your bust. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's it for the armpit. Okay, so another thing that you can use this powder for, your inner thigh. You can really use powder for your inner thigh. You can use baby powder, you can use adult powder, white powder that smells nice. You can choose any fragrance of your choice. Just dust it and put it in your inner thigh. Although, see, you cannot rub powder and you not smell nice. Now, you know what I'm saying. And baby powder are actually very safe. They shouldn't give you rashes. They shouldn't give you bumps or anything. So that's why I prefer baby powder. Yeah, so After the armpits, moving on, I'm supposed to talk about your underbust. Yes, so for the underbust, I've said a lot about it because some of us, our bust lap on our tummy, it kind of creates a kind of it makes the place sweat, and it keeps how do I put it, it can, if you don't take care of that place special, if you don't wash it while you are bathing, if you don't apply something to make it smell nice, it can start constituting nails. And so one of the ways you can keep it nice is using roll-on. Roll-ons are mild, using roll-on. So for your underbust, use powder, use roll-on. Just make sure that that place smells so good for you as a woman, as a lady. Yeah, so please, your undergarments, yeah, your bra, your pants, your everything. I know it's very rare for ladies to wear their panties for a long time. I don't know, I heard some ladies do that, they wear a panties for 2 days. I heard some ladies do that, but it is quite not good. What I know is popular with us ladies is wearing bra for a particular period of time. I'm not trying to expose also, but we know the truth. We like to wear bra for a particular period of time. Please, you know, bra is a clothing material. It should take sweat from your body. Wash your bra. If not, your body will smell. Imagine going to the toilet, bathing with different kind of body wash, different kind of exfoliating and all of that, smelling good. You now put bra on since last 2 weeks. It's not nice. Let's change. You get it? Yeah, so we ladies, we are coming to our private areas now. For we the ladies, we the men too, I'm going to talk about it. Yes. For we ladies, please, I know that some of us, we do this kind of wash. We want to use all sorts of wash for our private, intimate area. Please, your intimate area is self-washing. I don't want to start talking about using obvious languages because I don't know what YouTube policy about it is, but you should know what I'm talking about. Your private area does not need you to wash it. All you need to do to wash it is water. You don't need to use any wash, any cream, or you don't need to insert anything. It will wash itself by itself. That's on period. That's the height of the care you can give to your private area as a lady. You don't need to use any seed or anything because there are lots of things that people use out there. Yes, so another thing that we want to do is you know, we talk about shaving a lot. If you know you don't like shaving, just the only thing you can ensure is that keep your hair very clean at all times. Make sure that they are clean. And another thing that you probably don't know is your toilet ethics. Like when you go to the toilet, especially, I'm not talking about number 2 now, number 1. You go to the toilet to ease yourself of urine. Yeah, so what you should do is actually use water to rinse. Especially if you are keeping your hair, use water to rinse and use tissue to dry yourself. Now, if you don't use water to rinse, it is very, very bad because the urine will stay on the hair. Even if you don't have hair, the urine will stay on your skin. As a guy too, you have to use water and tissue as a guy, because if you don't, it will stay on your clothing, it will stay on your body, and even you, when you perceive what is coming from that place, you will really not like it. So please, after using the toilet for number 1 now, I'm not even talking about number 2 yet, number 1. I hope you know what I'm saying. So if you go to ease yourself, please use water at every time. If you urinate 5 times in 5 minutes, use water 5 times in that 5 minutes, because if you don't, urines are strong and acidic. They will stay on your clothing materials, they will stay on your other undergarments, they will stay on your skin too, and all these things will make you smell very bad. So as the guy, I know some guys, you just shake yourself like this after urinating. Don't do that. Don't do that. You really need to wash yourself with water, rinse with water, and dry with what's it called, toilet paper, dry with tissue paper. Yes, so for number 2, the best method for taking care of yourself after number 2 is use soap. For your anus, use soap. Then after using soap, you dry with water. Soap and water, you dry with tissue. After using soap and water, dry with tissue. That's the best method. If you use ordinary water, if you have a camera to check your anus, some small young people will still be there. So you need to use soap actually. So because we don't take note of all these things, sincerely we don't know, but all these things come together to make you smell the way you do. They come together to make you smell really bad. Yeah, and aside the anus, there's a particular place before you get to your anus, when you're coming from your back, that comes together like this. Wash that place with soap. But one very last thing I would like to talk about is your clothing. Please watch how you repeat clothing, like your clothes that you wear. Watch how you repeat it. I met somebody recently. I was not so okay with the way the person was, you know, with the smell that was coming out. I sensed it was from the clothing. She has probably repeated a particular clothes for a particular period of time. I know we like to do that, but clothing, like no matter how well you spray yourself, have body spray, have roll-ons, if you put on a clothes that you've been wearing since last week, you will smell really bad. It will still not matter. I hope you know what I'm saying. So now I understand that there are some fabrics that we don't want to wash them because we feel that they will how do I put it, to bleach and stuff like that. Ankaras, adire, and fabrics like that, or t-shirts. Okay, so what you can do about those kind of clothing is, after wearing them, please spread them. If you cannot spread them in the sun, spread them for at least 2 days where air can like take away the bad smell in them. Please don't repeat your clothes. Don't repeat them. They would actually make you smell bad. So that's the end of this video, guys. If you've learned a thing or two, please comment in the comment section, like the video, share the video. Let me know your view and what you think about this particular topic. Thanks for watching this video, guys. See you in the next video.